Good afternoon, YouTube. In this video I wanted to take a look at the energy consumption on the DC chest freezer that I installed. So I started the meter, or I started recording the meter here at about noon on Christmas Eve, and it's now about 3 p.m. on the 31st. I started at 2490 is when I got the meter recalibrated, got the shunt and everything all dialed in. And then it's been running for a week solid now, plus a few hours. Yeah, it's probably like 170 hours roughly. And it went up to 4,800. So you're looking at about 2,300 watt hours, 2.3 kilowatt hours for a week. And if you divide by 7, you get roughly 330 watt hours, or 1/3 of a kilowatt hour per day. That's really quite good. I think the chart in the owner's manual lists 395 at a 70 Fahrenheit ambient and then 495 at a 90 degree ambient. This week it's been maybe mid 50 degree Fahrenheit in the garage, so you would expect the energy consumption to drop, and it looks like it has. So yeah, we've been running a whole week on solar power. We haven't really had much sun, so the batteries, I don't think I've hit a full charge since probably middle of December. We had one day where I got up to about 80% charge, and it has been drifting downhill since then. Got down to about 32% state of charge today around noon. So what I've done is I kicked on one of my hybrid inverters, set it to charge from the grid at like 10 amps. It was down 22.7 volts. It was starting to drop pretty quick. It went down to like 23, and then just a half hour later it was 22.7. And then tomorrow is supposed to be sunny almost all the day, so I'm hoping the batteries will get a pretty full charge tomorrow. Yeah, so to finish up this video, before I moved the old upright freezer out of the garage, let's see, the last night I ran it on solar power. I checked my power consumption. The freezer used 0.83 kilowatt hours from 5 p.m. to 7 a.m., which is 14 hours. And if you work that out on a day, it's about 1,450 watt hours, or 1.45 kilowatt hours. So basically that upright freezer was using 4.4 times as much energy as this chest freezer uses. So that's pretty amazing. Got to pull the fuse on that circuit, and then I can get these wires, the red and black wire, disconnected, and then move that fuse block over here, hook it up to the output of the converter, and then I guess I should check and make sure everything still works. I didn't pull any wires loose. I may have to adjust some of these wires. I forget how much slack I had in the 12-volt wires, so I might have to do a little fiddling around with that, pulling some slack, because I got to get that fuse block from there over to here so I can reach with the wires that are there. And then we'll hook up the buck converter and see how much power it uses. I'll make a separate video on that once I get everything moved around, because it's pretty tight in here. If I have the camera in here, I can't do anything, and if I'm in there, I'm blocking the view of the camera, so you really can't see anything. That'll be a separate video. Try to get the garage 12 volts moved over to this buck converter, and then we'll see how that works. So stay tuned for that video, and as always, thanks for watching.